All right, so for example, here's our first example. What?
You couldn't put it on? I told you it was the wrong one. What?
What? No, I put it on, I just took it off.
Why?
Because I can't write on it with my pen. Now you're messing up my video here.
Does it record voice?
Yes.
Hi, I'm Motor Mouth. In case you want to remember me. They're flying. Hey, be quiet, people. I can speak. Just kidding.
Ryan's laughing at you. It must be bad.
Oh, I didn't do that.
All right. Hint. Doesn't you say hint and then it has a little asterisk? You guys are tripping. So we need to factor this. So that's a Magic X Mr. Box because there's the number out in front. Two numbers that multiply to get negative 18. Where do we get the negative 18? Yeah, our two outside ones. 3 times negative 6. This one comes on the bottom. So we have our two numbers that multiply to get 18 and add to get 3. Yes, negative 6, positive 3. And then that turns into our box. We did this. Remember, this one goes here.
I realize it doesn't necessarily matter which one.
It doesn't.
Unless you, like, as long as you.
Wait, where are you getting
I don't know, but I know that Miss Cross
Where are you
that's
getting
what I
these
mean.
numbers from?
I don't know, but I know Miss Cross does.
Which one? See? Red. 3x squared, 3x squared. Negative 6, negative 6. Blue. They get x's. They come last semester. Now we have to do greatest common factor. So, right, if we go this way, what's our greatest common factor? 3x. If we do the second row, what's our greatest common factor? 3. If we do the first column, what's our factor?
3.
Second column. All right, so we can write that, if you remember, 3x plus 3. 3x minus 6. And then what do you notice about both of those? We can take out a 3.
Nice.
Greatest common factor? All right, so now we're just going to bring everything else down with our factored form. So we rewrite our equation.
What? Wait, so the whole thing has to.
What does subtraction mean? Division. So we have x plus 1, the first term, over our second one. That's still there. We haven't done that one yet. Right? Subtraction, it just has more to it instead of just our A's and B's and stuff. So then addition means what do we want to do? Multiply. So we want to multiply this and our x minus 2. No, PIMDAS says multiplication, division, left to right. You do them the same, right?
For the first part, even though you're doing x plus 1, you don't make that multiplication.
Let me look at it 1 second. For the first one?
Yeah, because it's like log 3 times x plus 1.
Mhm.
That's addition, so it doesn't turn into 1x.
Correct, no. Because it's the whole term right there. There's no properties there. All right, from here, what do you hopefully notice? Yeah, we can cancel some stuff out, right? We have x minus 2 in the top and the bottom, x plus 1. What's left in our numerator? That's in the denominator. What's left in our numerator, the top? There's a 1, right? There's that invisible 1. So now when we have our two numbers here, 3 to the what power is going to give us 1/3? Negative 1. Right. 3 to get to the bottom makes it negative, right? And 3 to the first power is going to be 3, so negative 1. So that whole thing equals negative 1. Super cool. 3 to the negative 1 power is 1/3. Remember when we did that 3 to what power is 1/3? Or you could change forms if it's easier to. Let's factor. What do we need to factor?
The a squared.
Yeah, so how do we factor a squared minus 10a plus 25?
Number is that x.
A minus 5.
Yeah, a minus 5. So 25, we get negative 5. So we can rewrite that. Number out in front becomes an exponent, right? What is 1 to the 1/2 power? 1 to the 1/2.
It'd be like
It's the same as what? Square root of 1, which is 1. If we have a minus 5 cubed, and we take that to the 1/2 power, what does that become?
minus 5 to the 3.
Perfect. And then the square root of a minus 5 becomes what? Yep, a minus 5 to the 1/2.
Got that. I have that on my paper. I got that.
So first multiply. Apparently not. Shh. But then I can't put it on Canvas for those that are absent.
If you just come at your cancer, you're really like, alright,
Alright, I'm gonna get on Canvas to do my math.
first thing I do.
Yeah, one people left. Alright, we gotta do this one.
Cousin's like,
I said it right. This is like 3 years. Was it off?
Is the pet off?
Did I lose my battery? Okay. So we need to multiply these two together. I'll have to use my hand. It charges with my USB port.
But can you just use one of those like pens you can like buy them like at the Dollar Tree?
Yeah, but then they don't work as well. It's like a fat. It's too fat.
So why did you divide those when it's
Sorry.
what?
Oh, because it's. I had it right. What are you confusing me for?
It would be like
You
that
said the
over
multiply
1.
first.
Yeah, I did.
That's right, that's right.
If you're multiplying
Oh.
or a number by 1 over a number,
Okay.
right?
It's because math is just tricky. It's just trying to
confusing me. All right. So now subtraction means that a minus 5 to the 1/2 drops to the bottom. You guys are just complainers.
Yes, I accept the